This program is rated TV-14 for viewers 14 and over.
Oh, this one looks pretty new.
See, some of them you can tell the family would have put up because that person died in 1877, and obviously it's a little newer than. And that's what you got to worry about reflections off of. There's actually a shiny monument. Most of them aren't shiny,
There's
but
one
you could.
that was broken off and fixed. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they do have a few shiny ones here, don't they?
Wonder how much, Joe, did you ever look way back into the woods here?
But I mean, man, like right here, 1873. Pretty old, really old. No, here, yeah, there's a whole family back here in the corner.
1869.
Yeah, and check out how fancy that is, too.
January 14th, 1869. February 17th, 1869.
Yeah, see, that was just a little infant.
Yep, infant son.
Well, look at the work at the top of it.
That's kind of strange, like a shrouded base.
Well, there's different, there's like, see that? That might be marble, that second tier.
Yeah, it is.
First one's just
shiny.
concrete.
This one's almost overcome by grass and ground. The rectangular.
The whole family back in here.
Why is this one all along?
I don't know, why are these couple all along back in here?
That one facing the opposite way.
This one seems to be.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So how much bigger was this cemetery before they closed it off?
I don't know. It's hard to say if it just... Because why would you have a single right there?
Well, in no case, that's backwards.
This might be the extent of it. This just is creepy back here, I think. It just gives it an extra creepy feel anyway.
This is like died 1881. This is died 1854.
Yeah, look at those people who were born in the 1700s. So
1799.
That's pretty incredible for us.
So what was beyond here? Was there anything over here? Just kind of,
Yeah, you'd think there might be something that...
just kind of grew up and...
Some mushrooms. Some type. I have a feeling that's the end of it.
Yeah, must be like a little ditch or something. It's like, yeah, okay, that's as far as we go.
There's a creepy old tree in the middle. Yeah, actually split down the middle like hit by lightning. See
Here,
that?
if we go over on this side, I'll show you that family where it's like, man, it's so tragic. It's like 3 kids. This is what was
It's interesting. They got a bush. They got a bush over the tombstone.
Check out the carnations on this tree. Whatever.
See, this is something my mom would probably like.
See, here's a monument right here underneath the bush.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, look at this person was buried here in 1971. The ground's really soft and it's kind of spooky.
It's not real wet.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of gophers and not groundhogs, but
Moles and
moles, yeah. They like hilly places. This is about as hilly as it's gonna get.
Yeah, weird. That one looks interesting.
Is that mud on it? Or is it
I don't know. I can see that thing glowing after dark.
Oh, wow, that must be like dried up mold.
That is.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's dried up mold.
Looks like, did they try and fix it there or something? 'Cause it looks awful white down at the bottom.
It's something different anyhow down the bottom.
Yeah.
No, I think they just chipped away.
It is chipped for sure.
Going inside the tree?
Yeah.
What is really going on in this place? There's no organization, there's no...
Oh, that one could be kind of, that one's got that same kind of mold going on it or whatever.
I think we should probably kind of focus right around here a little bit. Yeah, I don't see anything like that anywhere but like right here. The tree's dead on this side.
Definitely looks kind of a spooky feel.
That one looks like you got hit lightning right in the middle and it's split.
We're gonna set a camera down, set the camera like from here, capturing the tree back towards that corner.
I might do my little camera exposures over towards those square
Yeah.
rectangle areas.
So I guess the only thing we got to worry about is we got a road for about 3 blocks over there. That's where you're going to be getting some noise. At least there's no wind.
Well, we're very lucky there because all day it was roaring.
Very bad wind.
Don't, man, you forget it. You're not going to get any sound action.
Yeah, definitely
But
so.
also this is pretty much protected too with the trees.
Yeah,
more,
it is.
More than some.
I was standing right here when it happened. And I was walking this way towards the spot following Greg and John, and I stopped for no apparent reason. And first I looked up, and then, I heard something. Not even paying attention, I just kind of glided my way over, which is really ridiculous because for me, it's almost impossible for me to get caught by anything. But it caught me and glided me over, and then I let loose, or whatever it was, and then I had Joe come over to take a picture, and his battery died right here. So, 49, 51.5, 50, 47 on the ground.
So we got a constant.
Temperature jump from 51 to 47 on the ground.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And 50. 51, 49, 50. 49. Weird.
Usually you'll get like a 20 or 30 degree jump. The EMF's not reading anything right now.
27.
What?
29.
Where at?
Right in front of me. 35. It's going up. Every time you move, it goes up some.
I wonder if it's my heat infecting it. Okay, wait a minute.
Let me try again.
Yeah.
See where it's at 44?
Yeah.
It went from, yeah. See now it's jumping. It's going up now, down. The wind's not really blowing at all either.
No.
This is all over the place here. .49 is where it stopped.
49 is about normal. That 44 was kind of
Yeah.
weird.
So I jumped from 39 to 44. Just in you walking this way. 51.
Yeah.
.49. 79, 70, 71, 72, 75, 77.
Over here. Somebody over here.
If I shot in towards that corner, where, you know, the furthest corner here,
Yeah.
that wouldn't affect my... I shouldn't be getting orbs if I shoot that way, should I? Only if I actually shot towards your camera out that way?
Yeah, because you can see the red light going.
Because I've been getting several orbs shooting over here.
You gotta watch the lights in the background though.
You see that light straight over from here
Yeah.
on the tree line. Where are you getting them at? I do see a red light straight
Yeah, there's
ahead.
a red light over there.
53.
That's gone up.
You got a 44 back there.
Here, I'll show you a couple.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Let's see, there's one at the bottom.
Yeah.
See that one?
Let me see.
See this one right here at the bottom?
Yeah.
Looks like a little ball. I don't think I got one there. Not one there. Here's one over here.
Let him get him. What's it right there? Oh, no.
Maybe I'm just freaking out. There's one at the top there. Right there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And it was all the same general direction.
Yeah.
Where's that first one you had? That was pretty good.
This one?
Yeah, right at the bottom there.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. I got this on.
Can I see your flashlight real quick?
Yeah.
Which way were you pointing?
I was pointing mostly
When
in
you,
that direction when I
all right,
was
when you took that last picture with the orb on the bottom.
definitely in that direction, right towards this monument, this big one over here.
Yeah, see if there's something kind of shiny over there. You're back over in this direction. Looks like it's gone now because you haven't gotten it since, have you? There's nobody out this way. Hey, Joe. Where'd you lay down your thing?
I laid down, on the other side of that creepy tree.
You should go ask it some questions.
I kind of just did.
So I don't know if it'd pick up on this camcorder. So you got a baseline of 50. 51. 50. There's a little bit of wind going on. I figure there might be some with this tree. I guess it might show up on the EMF, if anything. nothing showing up. Is there anybody here that'd like to speak with us? Can you give us a sign of your presence? We're not here meaning any harm. Are you still alive out here? Might be nothing but a 50. 52, but there is a slight wind. 49. Too much. It's weird because it's hilly. Can you make the temperature jump? With 49, and right up here is a 40. So we got a 10-degree drop right here. But it's shooting up into that tree. 32. Who's got a camera? Please do. Damn, it's back up to 50 again. But Sean, do you feel that cold?
Yeah, I feel the chill.
It's a draft coming from my back. It's weird because like right here, right at this level, like eye level, it's like 50.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just go up like 2 inches, it goes from 34 to 36, 39, 41, 40. Because John, come here. Stand here just for a minute. Okay. Walk this side of me. Feel that like it's like a constant wind?
Yeah, it's a real breeze.
And you see when you go normal here, it's a 50.
Uh-huh.
But if you just go up like 2 inches, 33.
Oh my God.
And it's constant like that. It just jumps all over. 36, 38. But down at eye level it's 50, but you just go up just a little bit, it's up to 36. And the higher you get, it goes back up again. So it's just right there. That's why I was wondering if you could maybe get some pictures or something up in there. He's not showing up in
Right
there.
on the edge of that tree limb there.
Yeah, exactly.
You think maybe somebody's sitting up there?
It could very well be. Because it's just weird. I don't know. Just that constant wind right here. When we were walking around, we felt wind a little bit here or there, but this is just like a constant blowing. 35.
I noticed those two glowing.
Yeah, they are.
See that?
Yeah.
Right in the tree. And then I took one, right after that
Yeah.
to make sure. And that's the next picture. Like seconds later.
Yeah, it's there again.
And that's the one before, then that's the one after.
Yeah.
So,
You can definitely see something's there and it's not.
that looks like orb, whatever they call orbs.
Yeah.
And if it was dust on my lens, it should have been there on the next picture as well.
Right. Because you took them simultaneously.
Right. So I think I'll probably, it even looks like there might be somebody higher up there, up higher, this up here.
Oh, yeah. At the very top of the tree.
Yeah. See?
I bet that's what Sean was, since he was over in that area.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird they're hiding in the tree.
Yeah, there's like two way up there.
Yeah.
Does anybody know how old these kids were?
There were 4 of them. Wonder how many are in that plot.
4 of them? How come I'm counting 4 orbs here?
Well, that's what I mean.
Right.
There are 4 orbs there. I wonder if there are 4 people buried there or something. I don't know.
But yeah, I just stayed
That's
back a
interesting.
ways and took those, and right
Yeah.
away when I took it, I saw it. I thought I'm going to take another one right away and see.
Yeah.
That was your guy's tree.
Yeah.
That's our boy over there.
nothing.
What was that you were just saying?
It just seemed like in this corner I've got more orb action than any other spot out here. Right there I got another one. Just little tiny ones. I'm really trying to stay away from any lights whatsoever.
Holy crap. Look at this one I just took. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Hey, Greg, come look at this.
You know?
Oh, wow.
You tell me what's
Look
going
at that. That's moving. Look at the back on it. That's moving. That's moving.
What's that? Where was that?
on. Right here.
Right here.
Just now. Tree.
Is that our tree?
That's our
Yeah.
tree. That's moving. I can't wait till we get these pictures developed so
this
people can
almost
see
looks
it.
like there's a trail of movement there, doesn't
That's
it?
moving, man. That's moving, Joe. Come look at this. This one right where you were just standing under. No, the other one right behind you.
I probably at least over half a dozen pictures where there's orbs flying through there.
Did you bring your voice thing, John?
Oh yeah, I got at least that many too.
I don't have mine yet,
Oh, I thought you had one.
but
Hey, Joe. You get a chance, you should go get your voice thing. We'd go over and talk to it.
does he have it set up back there?
Yeah.
He should.
But I
Here,
think-
Joe, look at this.
That orb was moving. I mean, you could see the trail behind it.
He just took it.
Wow.
You know,
Wow.
you know, and there, I've got at least 5 or 6 other pictures that when we counted 4 orbs. I took a few of this one too, but that very first picture where they showed up was wild because I watched it right when it came up and I'm like, holy crap, there's something going on.
Yeah, I've seen some that I saw something moving and I took the shot and I ended up with something.
Six, 31, 37, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 16, 2, right above me, 4, 8, 7, 10, 6, 5, 4, 5, 3, 4, 3, 7, 1, 0, 1, 3, 4, 7, negative 1, 4, 10, 13, 11, 9, 14, 13, 8, 5, 7, 9, 10, 8, 6, 10, 16, 18, negative 1, 4, 6, negative, or 2, 1, 4, 0, 3, 5, 7, 9, 6, 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 5, 8, 13, 16, 20, 4, 20, 15, 7, 3, 12, 17, 2, 6, 3, 1, 4, 8, 10. This is ridiculous. This is jumping all over the place. 32, 4, 14, 5, 19, 22, 35, 5, 8, 9. You getting anything, John? 3, 0, 4.
Okay.
15. Wow. That is some jumping there. That's ridiculous. 47, 26, 32, 50. I move over a foot and a half and it's at 50.
Yeah, stay here. Stay here. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's good. All right. Come on. Right here. I know you can see my hand. No. Right here. Right here. There it is. Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming. Keep it coming. We're not here to hurt you. Oh. There you go. Come on. You can touch my hand. It's all right. My hand's right here. You see it? It's right there. We're not going anywhere. Came to see you. That's who we came to see. That's right. Came to see you. You want to tell John something? Huh? Go ahead. Sean's here too. He's got video.
I think it's time to get a move on, guys.
All right.
This is John. We were looking over some of the pictures we gathered on the 23rd of May. Found a whole bunch of orbs that we weren't expecting. This is a good example. There's motion from right to left. Rather large orb, kind of purplish in color. And the next picture, within seconds, it's gone. I took a lot of these just to make sure that it's not something on the lens, something distorted. Here's another one. We got Greg and the team over here. And
Where are we at? Oh, down there in the corner,
yeah,
huh?
and up here we got a light orb up here and a couple possible little bright spots as well.
Yeah.
And there was activity sighted. Now here, Sean and Greg are both getting all these unbelievable temperature fluctuations in this tree. They're scanning it right now, and up here we've got several orbs visible. I've since enhanced many of these pictures beyond this, and even more show up. Here they are again. I don't see much in this picture, but right here in the middle, a super bright one. And we found many like that you'd swear someone's got their little flashlight aiming right at you. And here's a faint one up in the middle. Again, enhanced versions of this photo reveal even more. And this is a nice one. They're pretty much straight up above them. And this may be partially obscured. It's not as bright or round, so we're thinking there could even be branches in between it, which would dispel some theories saying that, none are ever found hiding. Again, same tree, we got a little action off to the side here.
That's weird because that's where we had action before.
Right.
And we didn't think anything was there anymore.
Same tree again. Still
Look
a
at 'em
couple
all.
little friends up there. And finally, again, here they are, and straight up above them, we've got some more.
So how many pictures would you say you got out of that first night?
That first night I
Because I
took,
think you,
yeah, 124. And that's the curious thing too, is just the battery usage. I fired up that first night, 75 exposures, and my battery expired on me. I put in 4 fresh ones until they died, and that was 124 exposures later. The next morning, at least 10 or 12 batteries that were all in the red, totally expired, all looked to be fully charged. So the next time out, I took 4 of those, put them in, and I got 98 new exposures. This is all with flash.
wow.
The next time out.
Another 50 there. Of about 260 shots, around 50 of them or so had some orbs. Here's one that's got several spots working all over. When you zoom in and look, there's more substance to some of these. That one and this one over here and that one there. It's just kind of a really funny one that I got. Some of them had a few, but nothing. Here's another nice, brilliant one at the bottom. Kind of little, real good ball of energy down there. But anyhow, all in all, really seemed like we got a lot more than we expected as far as the possible orbs go. And like I said, a couple of those that were hidden behind things really seem to be blocked physically. Here's one that's kind of hidden down in the weeds here. And it's almost as if there was a ball suspended above the weeds a foot or so, kind of tucked in. When you zoom in a little closer, you can see individual weeds right there, and it looks like it gets a little heavier. To me, that looks like it's being blocked by some weeds. Either way, it also seems to be illuminating out from the ball itself onto some of those weeds. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but to me that's what I see there. So those are some of the more surprising ones that we got during that night. So yeah, it remains to be seen if these are going to be everywhere or if this just happened to be a hot spot on that given time of the year. But we're going to move on from here and see if any of this is similar to our next investigation and see if it all starts coming together.
That really
Yeah.
freaked me out, man.
Wow, look at this. We got it all broken down and everything.
Okay,
So if I click on that, is that what we're doing?
yeah. Because that first one is, I think Sean making a noise.
I heard a breath. Scary.
So I think it was Sean yawning, but I'm like,
It's not gas, is it?
No.
this next one I think is the one John's making noise. What's that?
The lawn chair.
Is that where it was, the lawn chair?
I
Or?
think it was the lawn
No, I
chair.
got it, because I got the other view over here too.
That's the same sound?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
That
what
doesn't
is.
sound like a
That's-
lawn chair.
Yeah,
but I know John and Sean were over there talking.
yeah, but
That's kind of a
Yeah. Oh, these are the coyotes. I know where they can hear it. That was from the fixed camera.
yeah.
That's weird having that that wind howling through there.
makes it extra spooky.
We probably should have stuck it the other way,
Yeah,
shooting the other way with the wind.
yeah.
Hopefully I didn't play too much of that. Here's from our view, and we saw what was going on.
Okay. Sean's here too. He's got video.
because you can kind of hear it starting up.
Wow.
I'm trying to get it to come in.
Wow.
It's like the wind kept moving me and I couldn't get a straight shot on it.
Is that a shot or what, huh?
That's
Are
a
those-
shot.
What's that?
That's got to be that farm light or
Yeah,
something
it's in
out
the
there.
distance.
Yeah.
I thought maybe if they come up right behind us, we'd catch it on film.
Yeah.
One jumping
Yeah, it
on
sounds
me.
like there's coyotes or something in the background.
The next one should be video stuff. The video. Yes, this is the best one right here.
Wow.
Did you see that?
I saw it.
Whoa.
This is in slow motion here.
Oh, look at
Right there, yeah.
White
And it's
a
w-
black.
And it kind of hits me in the back, and it kind of gets smaller and goes off.
this. Huh.
Wow. That's crazy.
Here's another one. This one's really dark.
Yeah, keep coming,
Let's see if you can
keep coming,
see it like over my right hand going up.
coming.
Yeah, right
Dang.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I slowed it down too. Even though it's not really totally white or anything, you can kind of see the blackness go through it.
We didn't have any bugs at all that night either.
Yeah, right
Wow.
there.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. There's somebody looking at his video closely.
Then the one is with Sean laying down under the tree.
Yeah, that's what
Is it?
I'm hoping.
Because he zooms in on it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, if you rewind that again, I think I saw something there. Are you gonna show this again?
No, I
Show
don't think
myself
so.
again?
I think
I thought I saw a light going across, like almost like a flashlight.
But what do you think? You've seen everything.
What do I think?
What do you think? Is there something going on there?
You know, I don't think we can come out and say it's haunted. Look at this, it's haunted. But I think what we got is something. There's a lot of energy there. You know, if orbs are balls of energy, there's a lot of energy out there. You know, whether it's whether or not you know they're the souls floating out there remains to be seen. But
We've got a lot of unexplained, right?
we do
Would
have a
you
lot of
say?
unexplained. Last night I took my camera and just took some random shots out in the dark to see if I'd get some orbs, and I must have taken 7 or 8 photos in a row without an orb in 'em anywhere. And that was just right out here outside the house. So I didn't get 7 in a row out there at the cemetery. So there's at least a lot of energy surrounding those areas, and I believe that even the trees can have some energy. I believe that.
Yeah.
So
That was amazing unto itself. And Sean, you've seen the video, seen pictures. What's your analysis?
I'm gonna say I really think there's something there, and there's a lot going on.
I mean, you had that experience at
Yeah, I mean,
8 o'clock or 8:30.
Yeah, early in the day. I mean, when we first showed up, it just grabbed me and made me just stop there, and it just like led me down. And I really think there's something out, there's something out there. We gotta look a little harder. I
True.
think it's there.
True. John, any last words? What do you think?
Well, our second trip out there convinced me that something's definitely happening at this one cemetery. I'm anxious to go to some different ones and see if, I mean, it might be as commonplace as, fireflies at night for all we know. Down the line, I think I want to seek some scientific advice, some spectral analysis or whatever on these lights to see if they're actually, physical or what's going on, because I'm still kind of lost for words what was going on there. Never a fan of orbs, and it's all we're getting, so we'll see in the future, but man, it's pretty crazy.
That it is.
Yo,
And one, two, yeah. Well, I don't know. It's. I was surprised at the pictures that they took, and actually something showed up, and it was kind of neat seeing it actually out there and everything. And knowing Sean had that experience early in the beginning, I'm like, you figure it's daylight, what's really going to happen type thing. So it makes you kind of wonder, but it seems like we were just kind of drawn to that tree for some reason, and I just felt like there was something there, and I wanted to be able to go beyond than saying it's like, yeah, it's a temperature of 20 or whatever, but I was hoping, and then until the coyotes showed up, I think we were actually getting somewhere, and then it just kind of diminished from there. But it just seems like there is something going on there, and just looking at some of John's pictures where there was actually orbs like right above us, so it was like, yeah, we were onto something, and we knew it was there. So that was kind of neat in that respect. So it'll be interesting going on to the next investigation, and some of that video turned out too. I was kind of amazed at that. So I guess we could just leave it as, I think there is something going on there, and we're just looking forward to the next investigation to see what we learned from this one, to see if it can help us in the next one along the way. So I think that's cool.